Welcome to the Fight Night Daily podcast from the workouts here at Boulevard City. Yes, we are in Egypt today. There have been giraffes fed, believe it or not, by our crew. There have been fighters in the ring. We are about to see Tyson Fury work out in the ring behind us. It's another major occasion today, Spencer.
Yeah, it really is. It's an insane occasion, if I'm totally honest. Just when you think they can't up it anymore, they do. I mean, this is in sensational settings that we're in right now. Like you say, we're in Egypt. I've just got lost over there in Italy somewhere. We come walk through China
to find the toilet.
Walk through China to get here. I mean, you go like, I remember going to Disneyland as a kid, but this is taking it to another level again. It's just absolutely fantastic, and to have the open workout here as well, it's been brilliant. Yeah.
Well, it's the Disneyland of fight world right now, because the former lineal heavyweight champion of the world stepping into the ring behind us. Yeah, with that beautiful dancing globe in the background. It's a chilly night here as well. So I don't imagine Tyson will stay in the ring too long or strip off too much.
Absolutely. Listen, we've seen all the other fighters get in and leave quite promptly. Moses Atoma was just got in there as well. He literally threw a couple of punches and then he was gone again. It is chilly here. As we're in fight week, Gareth, you know, you've got to protect yourself. Fighters are stripped down at weight. It's easy to catch a cold and you don't want that with just a couple of days
What do you think about Johnny Fisher in a vest then earlier? Were you concerned for him?
Well, yeah, very concerned, because if you knew how cold it was out here, it's really weird. We've been out here a few times before in December. Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz many years ago in 2019. Last year, Anthony Joshua, Otto Wallin, and we were walking around in flip-flops and shorts, and you know.
Well, you were.
I was, yeah. You was walking around in your hobnail boots, right? He used to keep the kit on. But yeah, no, it's very, very cold, unusually cold here. So the fighters have got to be careful at this stage for sure. Johnny Fisher wearing a vest, yeah, maybe not the best decision.
I'm just turning around to just see if Tyson Fury's making his walk into the ring. He's making us all wait. I can see crowds gathering over there. We've seen everyone come into the ring tonight. They're all primed for it. They're all really enjoying it. Peter McGrail's going to join us shortly. Nick Ball's over there. They're going to join us in a bit. Eddie Hearn's turned up now with his entourage, if you like. I was with Frank Warren today for lunch, and he really believes that Tyson is the best prepared he's ever been.
Absolutely. Listen, Tyson has been in a three-month lockdown camp, and that is a very tough thing to do when you know you pull yourself away from the rest of the world. No phones, no social media, no contact with your own family. Your wife Paris, who we know he's so close to, he likes the kids being around him as well, so he stripped it back. He's gone raw, Rocky style, and that's because he needs to rediscover something to pull something out here against an exceptional champion like Oleksandr Usyk. But he's done the best he can. He's gone in the best preparation he can. He's been edgy actually this week as well. We've never really seen that from Tyson Fury. Not mixing with the media at all, not socialising, grown a big beard. You know, this guy means business, and he's going to give it his best shot. We've never seen him come back from defeat before, Gareth.
One of the things we're going to get tomorrow night, and it's been a long week already, a fantastic and intriguing week, is them actually facing off, and I'm really looking forward to the face-offs tomorrow.
Absolutely. Listen, all the nonsense.
The press conference.
Yeah, of course, all the nonsense has now gone out the window. You know, Tyson Fury was great at mind games, recognised he could not get inside the head of Oleksandr Usyk. Oleksandr Usyk trying that reverse psychology and trying to get inside the head of Tyson Fury. You know, both guys now know they can't break each other mentally like that. They both now respect each other because they know what they're going into after that first fight. They know that they're going to war here, man, and that's exactly what it's going to be. We're all going to have an opinion on who we think is going to win and lose, but this is one of those fights, the rematch, if it's as good as the first one and delivers, we just don't know really.
Well, the funny thing is, Tyson Fury, have you got two pairs of socks on or not? Because Tyson Fury's keeping us waiting a little bit.
He is, mate.
He's really keeping us waiting. We're going to talk through what we see of him in the ring. Let's get Peter McGrail in. We're going to just get a quick chat with you, Peter. Tyson Fury's keeping us waiting. You got two pairs of socks on or not?
I've got one on tonight, but my feet are freezing.
It's unusually cold, isn't it, here, mate? Listen, how pleased are you that you're still on the bill here on Saturday night? Obviously, your opponent has had issues outside of the ring, Dennis McCann. you've been now replaced and with another opponent. You must be so excited about that.
Look, I'm made up. I'm absolutely buzzing to still be able to, perform on the biggest stage of all. And I put a great training camp in. I was training obviously for Dennis McCann to become British and European champion. So I'm in great shape, and I'm looking to do a job Saturday, no matter who they put in front of me. But at this moment it's Rhys Edwards. So I'm expecting a good tough fight. He's from Wales, 16-0. He's coming to win. He's coming to perform on the big stage too. But I'm here today. I'm here to steal the show, and I'll show that Saturday.
It's been very noticeable from my perspective, watching you very closely all week, just how much you're enjoying it as well, savouring it almost.
Yeah, it's boss. Look at it, Gareth. Look where we are. We're in Saudi Arabia, but we're actually in Egypt, really. But
and he went for a wee earlier and found himself in Italy.
Yeah,
but on my way to Italy, I got lost in China.
Yeah. Want to be careful you don't go swimming in Venice.
Alright, listen, mate. We had a chat earlier. No, we had a chat.
Yeah,
I wanted to talk about your preparation for this one. We had a chat earlier on in your hotel about how do you adjust to that, change your mindset and all that. But you've been through that amateur pedigree where you're boxing for England. You never know the opponent until the day you turn up. The draw gets made and you're boxing a kid from the Ukraine or a kid from China or a kid from America. So them adjustments for you are quite easy, because people would say, how is he going to be mentally now going into this one? Rhys Edwards is a tough kid, unbeaten. How do you deal with that?
Yeah, well, obviously it's been a bit of a mad one, to be honest. It's everything that's went on, but I'm also a bit of a professional. I stay focused on the job, and as you mentioned, the amateur background, I've went away to tournaments and not knew who I was fighting until the day before. So I'm a few days in advance than what I have been in the past. So yeah, I'm ready to go Saturday, and I can't wait to put a show on. I'm
amazed he ain't mentioned it yet, but you nearly boxed for my old title on Saturday, because that was on the line, the European title, and he's normally always at it. Go on then, who would have won? How did it go? He's a great little fighter, this one, mate. He's a great little fighter. Come on, wait.
You can make it, go on.
Split draw.
Well, listen, mate, honestly, we wish you the best of luck on Saturday night. Yeah, it's a pleasure, mate. And listen, this guy's one to keep your eye out on. If you haven't seen him before, Pete McGrail, he can fight this kid. Make sure you tune into him on Saturday night for sure.
Let's go.
Peter,
thank you, Peter McGrail.
Well
Cheers,
done, mate.
buddy.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant.
Cheers. So Tyson Fury's in the ring now. He's wrapped up really warm. He's in there with Sugar Hill Stewart. Let's take a little look at what he's going to do. Well, Spence, I like the fact they're both wrapped up really warm to start with.
Oh, of course, listen, as we've mentioned already, Gareth, it's very, very cold out here. He's taking the time to wrap himself up. What I do like is he's embracing the crowd. There's a big crowd turn out here at the public workout today. He's embracing them in, he's soaking it all up. This guy's been through a 3 month training camp, and he said it's been like a jail term to him. It really has. He's been locked back, stripped of all his privileges. He's gone Rocky style in many ways, and now he's just soaking it up. He recognises now, once you do these open workouts, now he's zoning in.
Sugar Hill's getting his gloves ready and about to glove him up. In these moments, do you not want to show opponents things? Do you want to just show the media a little bit of stuff?
Well, Gareth, I'll tell you what it is, right? We're going into round 13, not round 1 with these two. They're going to take off from where they left off. They're going to get slight adjustments. You're not going to see any big changes here. Tyson Fury, for me, started a little bit too slowly and allowed Usyk to control the centre of the ring early in the fight. I think that's what he'll be working on. Interestingly, there's been a debate on what weight he's going to come in at. You thought he may come in at 19s, in between the 19s.
Just over 19, I think.
I'm looking at him tonight. I think that he will come in at about. He said he was going to come in at 21 stone.
He's playing games with us.
That's what I'm saying. Is it mind games, or is he going to come in heavy? I reckon he looks around the 20 mark.
I think they're saying he's going to come in heavy to make to Oleksandr Usyk think he's going to be heavier, because they want Usyk to be as heavy as possible.
Well, he is coming in heavier, isn't he?
We don't know. 222 maybe.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that. But yeah, for Tyson Fury, I think
270ish, 285 maybe.
Interestingly, both guys said.
Sorry, let me get that right. I don't mean 275. I think he might come in.
Right. Okay. All right. Interestingly, both guys said they're not worried about what the other man's doing. They're focusing on what they're going to do. They recognise that at this level and with this quality, of competition, they recognise that there's only going to be slight adjustments here. Do you know what I mean, Gareth? So,
more than anyone else in the ring tonight, he's really taken his time, which
really
I think is interesting. He won't be rushed this week. He won't be rushed into giving answers. He feels very patient to me.
well, listen, interestingly you say that, because he sort of has been rushed all week, as in not wanting to do anything, rushing through crowds, getting to where he needs to go to. But tonight is the first time I've seen a different Tyson Fury all week, where he looks like he's relaxed, soaking it up. He hasn't wanted to engage with anyone all week, but now I'm seeing a different side to him.
Yeah, gloves are on, bouncing on his feet, staying warm. Obviously it's an indoor fight. It's an indoor fight, not an outdoor fight, so this is an exceptional thing. I wonder whether they knew it was going to be this cold, whether they looked ahead, whether they looked at the weather forecast. He hasn't left another stone unturned in terms of the calories he's taken in. 5,000 calories early in the camp, tapering back to 4,500, 4,000 calories this week. Here he goes. He's going to start the dance now. The gloved salute to the fans before he starts. Is he going to do anything?
Yeah, just
Sugar Hill's poised. Let's let those hands go. Here we go. Come on. Is that it? Is that it?
I think he might be taking the gloves off there. Oh, that is.
How interesting. How? No, come on. Let's see some punches. Let's see a little bit of movement, Tyson. Let's have a bit of action, please.
Yeah, not sure what's going on there, whether he's going to
taking them off.
Yeah,
he's
taking them
not
off.
giving us anything. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Come on. You're the boxer. What do you make of that?
Well, I'll tell you what I make of that, actually. It's just so unpredictable with Tyson Fury. You never know what he's going to do, this guy. He's been a big character of our sport, you know, and he's been carrying the heavyweight division for years because he's a big character outside of the ring as well, and been the main man, number one in there for a number of years as well. But that was, just unpredictable.
We can't read anything into
No.
it about the fight, though, can we?
Of course we can't, because he's got in there, he's gloved up, he's had a little stretch up, and he looked like he was going to do something, and then he hasn't done something. What can you say about it? There's nothing you can say about it.
Well, he's going to be asked now by Claudia Trejos in the ring about why he didn't throw any punches. Smash and damage, he's saying he's going to do. He's just ready and primed. I've said it all week. When Tyson Fury is grumpy like this, he's ready for the fight. He cannot wait for what we believe will be 10 o'clock in the ring walk on Saturday night. It's live on talkSPORT, by the way. We're out here, live commentary on talkSPORT. He's in the hurt business, he's saying. He wants to hurt his opponent.
He's also just giving one-word answers: smash, damage, hurt, pain. And he just said it again there. A lot of damage. You heard it there. And that's it. He's done. I mean, it's been the story of the week with Tyson Fury so far. And it's going to be all about the Tyson Fury we see, obviously, on Saturday night.
Oleksandr Usyk next. Joined now by the one and only Mr. Frank Smith. Frank, it's chilly here, isn't it?
It's lovely. I'm wearing double linen. It's a beautiful evening here in Egypt, in Saudi Arabia.
Come on, down to business. What do you think of the two guys, Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury, so far this week? What have you seen?
I only got in late last night. I missed the event you were at last night, but look, they look in tremendous shape. You know, Tyson Fury, I think he knows what he needs to go in and do. He's taking his camp seriously. Oleksandr Usyk is always a professional, but both in tremendous shape. They know how hard of a fight it is. They've been in there once before, and this is going to be no different.
Yeah, Frank, it's pretty much going to take off from where it left off in my eyes, and there's going to be slight adjustments maybe from both guys, but you know the styles make fights, and with what's on the line here and where they're both staged at this stage of their career, you know it's going to be a great fight, whatever happens.
100%. Look, I'm never a tactician when it comes to boxing. I know more about the business of boxing than the actual fights itself. But
you had one yourself, mate.
I did.
Yeah,
But you know, look, it was a bad first round I had there. No, but let's talk about a proper fight. Look, it was a great fight the first time round. I think Tyson Fury 6-7 rounds in was was well ahead in that fight, but then Usyk, as he does, he always finds a way. You know, as you say, I think it's going to start from the first round like it was the 13th round. So we're in for a great night.
Big night for Johnny Fisher for you guys tomorrow, Saturday night rather.
100%. Look, Dave Allen's an experienced fighter. You know, although he's been sort of out of those big nights for a while, he knows what he needs to go and do. You know, he's got that experience that Johnny hasn't been through, you know, going into the latter rounds of a fight. But I think you're going to see an early knockout from Johnny Fisher on Saturday.
I hear the Bosch Army as well, which is good, isn't it? That they're travelling for him.
Yeah, 3 days before Christmas. I think he's got 400 or 500 people travelling out. He's got a huge following, and it's a big fight for him and a big night.
Moses
got ahead of. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, no, I was going to say Moses the Talmor is on the bill as well. You know, they're running level paths. They're obviously going to box at some point. He goes in against Dempsey McKean. If he comes through that one, could we be looking at that fight anytime in the near future?
Yeah, look, maybe not too soon, but that's definitely a fight that can be built into a huge fight. You know, if Moses can come through Dempsey McKean, we saw Dempsey go almost the distance with Filip Hrgovic back in August of 2023. Dempsey's a tough fighter, and you know, Moses has shown though that he can come through these opponents. So it's in for a great real fight there, but you know, that's a big fight if it can be made in the future for sure.
I know he's a Queensbury fighter, but it's great to see the cooperation between yourselves and Queensbury at the moment. It really is reaping dividends for all the fighters in Britain.
100%. You know, look, for too long we didn't work together or didn't work closely enough, didn't have the relationship, but you know, both on DAZN come April 1st as well. There's going to be many big nights together, and excited about what the future holds, and it can only be good for boxing.
You trumped Eddie Hearn tonight because he hasn't been on with us yet.
He's a much better talker than me, but you know, we'll send him over shortly.
He said his heart says Tyson Fury wants the Brit to win, and his head says it's hard to pick against Usyk. How are you seeing it?
Look, I think you have to make Oleksandr Usyk the favourite, obviously coming off the first fight and what he's done throughout his career. But as Tyson Fury showed, he's got the ability to be winning the fight. You know, it just can go either way. But these fights, pound for pound, these top, you know, 5 heavyweights in the sport, these fights you shouldn't be able to call a clear winner. I hope Tyson Fury can do it for British boxing, but Oleksandr Usyk is a special fighter, sitting on the fence.
And Matchroom, no you're not. For Matchroom and Queensbury, 5v5 again next year?
Yeah, hopefully. Look, it was a great concept the first time round. We had some brilliant fights in there, and I think we'll look forward to seeing it. Seeing it hopefully early mid part of next year, and then a lot more to be done together, as I say, when Queensbury come onto DAZN.
And maybe we'll see Moses and Johnny Fisher if they both win. Thank you very much as always. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Frank. Cheers, mate. Well done. Cheers, mate.
Thank you. Well, you know the noise, you know the sound, you know the sound, you know the sound. Oleksandr Usyk is on the way. And hi, Sonny, how are you? Congratulations on a great career.
Yeah, thank you. You got your prediction right, Gareth. So, well done.
No, I didn't. You swung me back.
I know, only because I was horrible to you.
No, you weren't at all. You've never been horrible to me. You just blanked me a couple of times. Listen, very quickly, because we got you in to ask you a specific thing. Tyson Fury gloved up tonight, but didn't do anything in the ring. Can we read anything into that?
Tyson's Tyson. He probably thought, yeah, let's do some pads. Actually, let's not. I don't know. I didn't really see it, to be honest. I was at the back, and there's a lot of bodies in front, so I didn't know that he put his gloves on and didn't do nothing. I have a little shadow box, but a lot. That's common. I'll be real with you. I think most of my opponents I've ever been in a public workout with have never done anything, really. I think 1 or 2 have.
It seems to have like died a little bit. The public workout now, where they used to when they started it do a lot of work, now it's just about showcasing the area, building up the fight and the big fight week.
Because you know what I think happens? The first public workouts you ever do, you're dead excited, you want to get in and show them, but then you can easily not warm up properly, and now you've got an aching shoulder, and it's much really advised as you're cutting weight, you know, over the next couple of days, and you've got a big fight coming up, don't do too much. And I think
freezing cold as well.
Freezing cold out here today, like I got my coat on.
Final thing, who you're picking on Saturday night between Usyk and Fury?
I'm picking Usyk just because for the last 15-20 years I would genuinely say, even when he was in the amateur, he was probably the best heavyweight that's been on this planet, in my opinion. And I really like Tyson, I really rate Tyson, and for Britain and British boxing, would love him to get over the line. Definitely I would, but if you ask me, gun to my head, I don't know who I'd pick against Usyk.
Yeah, I agree, mate. Thank you very much, son. It's a perfect time for Spence and I just to do a bit of comms on what we're seeing from Usyk. Thank you, Sonny Edwards. Well, Usyk's in the ring. He's not gloved up, but he's making a bit of movement at the moment. He's shadow boxing. He looks good. He's got beautiful music playing in the background, letting some big hooks go.
Yep, he's just warming up. Doing what he does. He's the ultimate professional. He's meticulous in what he does. And he's getting in there, just going to show us a little bit of movement. We heard something was going to be spectacular. He loves the music. He loves the moment. That is what Oleksandr Usyk does. You know, he relates to the crowd, he engages to the crowd. And he's doing it right now. He's putting on a little show.
It is a little show. He's not doing too much. But I think he's enjoying the moment, enjoying the music, enjoying the dance, because he wants to enjoy his moment on the throne.
That's what he does, that's what I'm saying. He's in there, he's giving us a little bit of movement there, give us a little dance. What he's going to do next, I'm not sure.
And he's done his thing there now. He's about to speak to Claudia Trejos. The music, look, no one's going to show you too much in a workout. As Sonny was alluding to, that when you're in your moment, you just do whatever you feel like.
Of course.
You don't have to show anything tonight.
Do you know
it's
what?
A photo op, isn't it?
Gareth, this is all about getting a glimpse of the fighters, seeing where they're at, seeing what the frame of mind they're in. You know, looking at them, you can sort of like tell their body language, you know, how they're looking really. And I think that what we've seen from both of these guys all week, yeah, they've been both totally different in their approach to this week. But one thing we can guarantee is they both look up for it, and they both know what they're going into. They're going into war, and they recognise that. You know, they're not silly guys. They've been around a long, long time, and they also recognise that victory is a must for both of them at this stage.
There's something very special when you get a rematch like this between they're elite warriors. They're absolutely brilliant fighters. It's the top echelon of the sport. I think Alex Krassyuk's got into the ring with him, probably going to act as the translator with Claudia Trejos. What will Usyk be feeling? Will he be feeling so confident because he knows he's hurt Fury, he's one up in the rubbers, it's Fury that's got to do the adjustments, and in a way...
But when he does those, is Oleksandr Usyk too clever to make those adjustments again? Because he's always been a genius at doing that, and that's why he stayed undefeated, and been such a great champion at cruiserweight and at heavyweight. So it's a tough night for Tyson Fury, whatever way you look at this, because you look at body language, Gareth. We spoke to Oleksandr Usyk a couple of times this week, and we've seen the confidence that he is. He's carrying himself so well as well. So, you know, it's all for Tyson Fury to do here, to be fair.
You hear in the background, glory to Ukraine. Of course, they are at war with Russia. He's a massive figure in Ukraine with the 37 million people. Alex Krassyuk's told us this week that he is the most important sports figure in the country right now, and he's representing them abroad. You can hear the voice of Claudia Trejos behind us, who's doing the interview with Oleksandr Usyk. She's obviously enjoying the music we've just been hearing. It's an artist. Artemy Pivovarov, if you want to look that up on YouTube, the singer from Ukraine. I'll tell you what, it got our legs bouncing. It got those muscular little legs bouncing here in Egypt.
Can you do Ukrainian dancing, by the way? It's not easy, you know. You got to go.
Are we going to fold our arms and do some Cossack dancing right now? It's too cold. I need to warm up the old limbs first.
Yeah,
I mean, your limbs are getting a bit older these days as well.
Yeah, I know. I'm dreading getting to your age, if I'm honest.
One of the things for me, it's all about to wrap here. 6 fights on the undercard here tonight, by the way. Sorry, not an undercard, as a card tonight.
Yeah.
It's going to be a chilly end to the night. The half moon's above us. The pyramids are there. The Sphinx is over here. From us in Egypt at Riyadh season on the boulevards for Usyk Fury, Fury Usyk 2. It's good night from me. And it's good night from him, and we will see you tomorrow for loads more content. Press conference, black tie gala dinner, Lennox Lewis is coming in, all the stars are coming in tomorrow, and we will have more interviews for you.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.